Hajime no Ippo is more than a boxing manga. Why do I say that? Because it is a philosophical guide for people of all ages. It can help you find the answers you're looking for. It sounds like a cult slogan, but bear with me. Just like Ippo wants to know what it means to be strong, you have your own questions in life. You have your insecurities and problems. But what does learning how to fight have to do with anything? To find that out, we have to go back to the point where Ippo started to learn how to fight. Before he joined the Kamogawa boxing gym, he was bullied on a daily basis. Every day during and after school, he had to endure this torture. But why? Because he didn't have anything to strive for. He didn't know who he was as a person and thus couldn't defend himself. And he didn't have any foundation to build his identity on. He knew there was something wrong with how things were going, but there was no available solution. Takamura finding Ippo was the best thing that could have happened to him. Through him, Ippo built long-lasting connections with people who share the same goals and passions. In the gym, they're bonding through the sport and become better versions of themselves. Seeing each other becoming better and better makes them strive for higher goals. It ignites passion and ambition. This is the recipe for dopamine. When you have a fight to train for, there is no room for weakness and useless thoughts in your head. You're only focusing on beating your opponent. You have no time to think about whether this or that person hates you or if you're cool enough. Your craft is everything you're thinking about. And becoming good at something is the best way to feeling good about yourself. Maybe confidence can be faked for a short while, but in the long run, you have to be good at something to really be confident. And this also brings me to the title of the video. Why do you need to be able to fight? Do you have to beat people up to be cool? No. It's the complete opposite. Once you learn how to defend yourself, all your insecurities disappear. You start to become your true self. I know it sounds weird, but knowing that you could beat up someone makes you more peaceful. You don't have any reason to prove yourself or to start a fight in general. This is true for people who can't fight. But it's as important for people who already can defend themselves. Of course, I'm talking about Takamura, Aoki, and Kimura. Obviously, Takamura doesn't belong in the same category as Aokimura, but I'm going to lump them together for efficiency purposes. As Takamura said, before he found boxing, he was touching his Mara all day. When Aoki and Kimura were still punks, Takamura taught them a lesson and unintentionally convinced them to join the Kamogawa boxing gym as well. Those three guys who were straight up street goons ended up getting a purpose. Something to fight for. They are even applauded for beating up people now. Those three young men who were reprimanded their whole lives for their delinquent behaviors are now praised for their strength. Whole crowds are watching and cheering for them. What I'm trying to say is that even though they were capable of defending themselves, Aoki, Kimura, and Takamura still didn't have a solid place in life. They were failing in school, didn't have any goals, and beat up some other school gang every day. They were headed for a dark future. Probably either in prison, seriously injured, or in some disgusting urine-filled alley across a nightclub. Just ask Brian Hawk how his life would have gone without boxing. Sawamura would have been an impelled down already without a ring to fight in. Aoki and Kimura aren't as successful as Takamura or Ippo, but they have a purpose in life now. Aoki in particular was a super punk, but now he's winning at life. I'm betting that the discipline he got from boxing translates into his ramen restaurant as well. By learning how to fight, you don't only learn how to fight others, you more so learn how to fight yourself. Resolving conflicts externally and internally leads to a balanced way of life. And having a purpose makes you confident without any tricks or shortcuts. Hajime no Ippo has taught me that more than anything. Maybe you have found your purpose already. If not, it's time to start looking into boxing or other martial arts. At the very least, a fun hobby that consumes you in a positive way. It will change your life for the better and elevate you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.